All I can say is that the fake news just doesn't get it, do they?
They don't. They are so consistently wrong. Nobody ever really calls them out. A couple of blogs here and there, but they keep going on being wrong, pretending they're experts in everything. It's deafening. Lately, they know everything there is to know about Ukraine and Putin. And last week, they knew everything there was to know about coronavirus. And it goes on and on and on. But these folks are wrong as wrong can be. The talking heads in the media and also the politicians. The great litmus test in my book is the Iraq War. The Iraq War was a horrific, catastrophic mistake. I knew it beforehand, I knew it during, I knew it after, and I spent almost a year there. I saw it firsthand. What a colossal mess. Well, Hillary Clinton has been making the rounds lately. She's on MSNBC saying what we should do in Ukraine and all that stuff. She voted for the Iraq War in 2002. Lindsey Graham, we were just talking about him. Smart guy, right? Knows everything. Studying Putin. Voted for the Iraq War. John Kerry, he voted for, yes, the Iraq War. Now he's Joe Biden's environmental czar, something like that. Some of the top people in media, Tom Friedman, New York Times op-ed page, was all for he pushed the war in Iraq. How about celebrated smart guy Fareed Zakaria, another egghead who pushed the war in Iraq? And of course, nobody thinks he's smart, but Joe Biden voted for the war in Iraq. And possibly the most important, formerly important media outlet ever, the New York Times. Now, they were all about the war. They pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, so much so that a year later, they apologized. They apologized for all the pro-war stuff they were putting out. Now, you know who's on record as not supporting the war in Iraq before it happened? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Now, in 2002, he said something remarkable. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, the mainstream media, they say, no, no, no. He supported the war in Iraq. He was wrong. He's Donald Trump. He must be wrong. He's wrong about everything. He's Donald Trump, right? Listen to him.
My opponent was for the war in Iraq. He says he wasn't. You can go back and look at the record. He supported it. He told Howard Stern he supported it.
That interview in 2002 with Howard Stern where he said he was for the war.
Donald Trump didn't oppose the war in Iraq. When asked about it in 2002 on the Howard Stern show, he said he was for the war.
Huh. They keep saying it. They keep saying it. Howard Stern, he told Howard Stern, you say it enough, it gets accepted. And then it gets mentioned in the debate as a fact. The moderators chiming in, saying it's a fact. Watch.
Donald supported the invasion of Iraq.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved over and over again.
So you had supported the war in Iraq before the invasion. What makes your judgment?
I did not support the war in Iraq.
2002.
That is a mainstream media nonsense put out by her because she, frankly, I think the best person in her campaign is mainstream media.
My question is, since you
would you like to
supported
hear?
it, why is your
I was against the war. Wait a minute. I was against the war in Iraq, just so you put it out.
The record shows otherwise.
The record
but why
does not show that.
Why is your judgment?
The record shows that I'm right.
All right. So this Howard Stern thing they're always talking about. Let's listen to it. This is September of 2002. Something happens here. We're going to listen to it, and then we're going to play it back, and we're going to listen to it even slower, but take a look.
You for invading Iraq?
Yeah, I guess so.
Have you ever heard Donald Trump say, yeah, I guess so, about anything? Has he ever wavered? Has he ever? Think. One more time. What did he say again?
Yeah, I guess so.
You notice something? There's a stutter there. When's the last time you heard, has Donald Trump ever stuttered? I guess so. Listen.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. That's not Trump. That's not the way he talks unless he's actually conflicted, unless he hasn't made up his mind. The fact is that he did not support the Iraq war. The fact is that on one day in September of 2002, he said, yeah, I guess so. See how the mainstream media twisted that and exaggerated it and hyped it? They have no shame, do they? Here's something that bothers me, and maybe it bothers you. You know, I'm excited about the spring and the summer. I like to go to Washington, D.C., usually on Memorial Day. I don't know if I'll be going this year. I don't like the scene down there. Have you noticed that Black Lives Matter Plaza? Do you know it's still there? Yes, this is a satellite image right across the street from the White House. Black Lives Matter is permanently part of 16th Street. I love 16th Street. It leads up to the White House. It's very, very beautiful. But now, well, the whole scene is marred, and it's not right. You know, can you imagine that if we painted MAGA, Make America Great Again, right on 16th Street? The church right by the White House had Black Lives Matter for months after the summer of 2020. If we put MAGA on a church, that shouldn't be there. And MAGA shouldn't be there. Look, half the country doesn't agree with MAGA. That's fine. Isn't the White House, isn't Washington supposed to be for all of us? Yes, of course it is. Finally, I'd like to congratulate Peter Schweizer. His book is amazing. Red-Handed, How American Elites Get Rich, Helping Red China Win. The book, he promoted the book. We talked about it. I've read it. It's wonderful. He's been on Newsmax many times, and we like Peter Schweizer a lot. And you know what? His ship has come in. It's #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Now, a lot of folks believe that this list is skewed to favor liberals. So, you know, this book is doing very, very well if it makes the New York Times #1 slot on the bestseller list. Congratulations to you, Peter, and we will be right back.